So we've all heard of plastic drinking straws, the usual suspect for society's new favorite villain, plastic waste. They're in our landfills, in our oceans, and in turtles' noses. You may see this and think that the future is garbage. And I do too. But there's another source of plastic waste that many of us have heard of, but few of us talk about. One 10 times as large as plastic straws. This new plastic waste supervillain, flower pots. A tiny black plastic container that's a temporary home for your tulips, your tomatoes, and your trees before they get transplanted into your front yards, farms, and forests. There are over 5 billion plastic flower pots that are single-use, used in the United States alone every year, and the majority of them are landfilled or burned because black plastics are not recyclable. Wouldn't it be great if you could take a potted plant it directly into the ground, and have the container itself biodegrade in the soil, feeding the plant at the same time? My name is Tony Bova. I'm the co-founder and chief beard at Mobius. We're a public benefit corporation from Knoxville, Tennessee, and we create biodegradable plastics for products like flower pots. Best of all, we do this by using organic waste as a raw material rather than petroleum. Our first technology uses a material called lignin. Lignin is a natural product that is made by trees. It is produced as the primary waste stream of the paper industry, where they burn or landfill over 100 million tons of it every year. We take lignin and combine it with some chemistry. We do this in existing equipment that is standard in the plastics industry to allow us to make biodegradable plastic pellets. These pellets can be dropped into the existing equipment, molds, and dyes used by manufacturers to make the plastic products you and I use every day. Our model allows us to use the many different manufacturers that can make our plastic pellets so that we don't need to purchase heavy equipment to run our business, allowing us to have a distributed manufacturing model. Now, we've already started to build supply chains to do just this. We have companies in the US and in Europe able to supply us with lignin, like Ingevity and UPM. Companies like Summit Plastic and M Plastic are ready to buy our biodegradable plastics to make plastic flower pots. And we're happy to announce that we're partnering with Lowe's in the US and Kingfisher in Europe, two big home and garden retailers, to pilot our products for the over 150 million plastic pots that they sell plants in every year. Now, beyond plastic flower pots within agriculture, other single-use plastic opportunities exist. Polymers are used to coat seeds and slow-release fertilizers, or plastic mulch films. These products enable farmers to be more productive, and with our technology, they can at the same time reduce their plastic waste footprint. The plastic flower pot market is over $3 billion, but this is a small part of the $17 billion agricultural plastic and polymer market that includes seed and fertilizer coatings and mulch films. Beyond that, there is a $400 billion market for single-use plastics for us to explore. But we're more than a lignin bioplastics company. We make renewable chemicals and materials using organic waste for the $767 billion specialty chemicals market. At Mobius, our mission is to create a world where there's wonder in waste. Imagine a future where all organic waste, from your banana peels to the waste cooking oil used at your local restaurant, can be used to make the biodegradable trash bags and laundry detergent bottles, or cosmetic products and hand soaps of the future. We combine the power of chemistry, biology, and engineering to do just that. Our business model is to work with existing customers who are manufacturers who buy these valuable chemicals and materials today. Literally everything in this room that you see that is not alive probably uses one or more of these products. We are able to create the exact same chemicals, making them from organic waste that we can buy or remove for free. This allows us to continue to build new technologies that allow us to address the 4 primary components that constitute all organic waste, which are fats, sugars, proteins, and lignin. But lignin is not the end of our story. We recently received a $100,000 grant from Kroger, the largest grocery chain in the United States, to create a new technology to turn waste cooking oil from the food industry into new biodegradable and compostable chemicals and materials. Now, you may be listening to all of this and thinking, they're just a bunch of nerdy scientists. And you're not wrong, but we're very rapidly developing a reputation for combining science and entrepreneurship together to solve real problems in this world. This first technology I invented during my PhD. My co-founder Jeff's master's research was literally turning wastewater into renewable chemicals. The rest of our team of scientists, engineers, and advisors are all experts in their fields, and they are helping us build the circular economy of the future. We started this company in 2016 with 2 beards and a pitch deck. Since then, we've bootstrapped to raise over $1.1 million in grants and investment. This year, we produced over 500 pounds of bioplastic using commercial scale equipment, developed our first prototypes, and have built new partners ready to bring our biomaterials to market. Since we started this program at Techstars, we've signed 2 new paid pilots. We have built out a new ecosystem of farmers in the agricultural industry interested in future applications, and we have an offer to license our first technology in Europe. There's over 1 billion tons of organic waste produced every year. There's enough carbon locked in these materials to replace all of the specialty chemicals and materials that we produce every year from petroleum. With our distributed waste refinery model, we can achieve this and be a key part of the circular economy for the future, truly creating a world where there's wonder in waste. I'd like to leave you with a quote from our unofficial mentor and resident waste expert, Oscar the Grouch. Just because you're trash doesn't mean you can't do great things. It's called garbage can, not garbage cannot. Thank you.